Detaching from someone is one of the most powerful things you can do. When you choose your own happiness and well-being over the need to stay with certain people and in certain situations, then you're basically unstoppable, at least emotionally. I can't tell you how much more peace I have personally found just from accepting people as they are and leaving them be when they show me that they are not good for me. And honestly, I find it easier now. Not because I'm following some step-by-step tutorial on how to detach, which is not what this video is going to be, by the way, but because I already am detached. And I'm not trying to say that in some heartless or edgy way. It's just that I'm confident enough in myself to understand that my value is separate to anyone else, not attached to them. So in this video, I'm going to explain what I just said and how you can also learn to detach naturally without needing to try so hard, whether it's from a friend, a family member, or a romantic partner. I haven't seen all these tutorials on YouTube about detachment, and I was actually quite surprised when they started showing up on my feed. In fact, the word detachment isn't even something I was familiar with, so I don't know if what I'm going to say in this video is conventional advice, but I will speak from my own experiences. I've been used, disrespected, insulted, betrayed, you know, just the usual stuff. And it was only when I was attached to someone that I would continue putting myself in those situations. Maybe I'd delude myself into thinking that I was being nice and noble by sticking around with that person and making effort with them. Maybe I'd come up with excuses in my own head to justify their behavior. Or maybe I was just too obsessed with them. Either way, I was attached because my value started to come from them. This creates a need to take, which I'll cover more later on in the video. I would see the red flags, but subconsciously I didn't believe that I deserved any better than what I was getting, which is why I'd stay. You see, when you don't think you're worthy of someone who will treat you properly with the respect you deserve, then you won't be able to detach from someone who doesn't. So I didn't want to let go of that feeling of being close with someone or a group of people, even if they were bad for me. But now, thankfully, I'd rather not let go of my own peace, because nothing is worth ruining that over. I do try to be as considerate as I can, and that naturally means going through stressful situations with people who you care about because you care about them. But if you are constantly feeling drained, and let's say someone makes you feel like shit constantly, yet you're still sticking around and making effort with them, then yes, you are attached. You can't control how people will treat you in life. You never can. But you can control how you respond. And detaching is a conscious response to preserve your own well-being. Notice how I haven't said that detaching from someone will make them respect you or it will make them chase and obsess over you. Because yeah, I've seen those titles on YouTube, and it honestly makes me laugh when I see those titles, because if that's your goal, then you're not actually detached, you're still attached. You're attached to what you want from this person, and you're attached to that feeling of control. But true detachment isn't distancing yourself and playing games to make someone chase you, even if that is a side effect sometimes. True detachment is something that you do purely for yourself, when you let go of the need to take from other people. In terms of how do you actually detach from someone, I don't have the exact 10 steps for you because there are none. What I will do is tell you the truth, which is that when you value yourself more than someone else, you will find it easy to detach from them, because your sense of self and self-worth is already detached. So you don't need to take it from someone else. And that's exactly what attachment is, a need to take from others. Take their acceptance, take their love, take their validation, their reassurance, because you lack those within yourself. And this is exactly the lesson I've learned over the years as I've slowly built my own self-esteem. And it doesn't happen overnight. Yes, I could tell you to distance yourself from them, to text them less, to start journaling and meditating, but You can do all of those things practically and still be attached to them because you don't value yourself. And so the real solution will come to you when you do. Don't see it as this massive decision to burn bridges with people and enter this new heartless and unbothered phase in your life. What you might not want to hear is that if you're constantly attracting people who are bad to you and who mistreat you, then you might be the problem. Not because you're a bad person or anything, but because you don't even treat yourself with the same level of respect that you want from others. And oftentimes that is the core problem. So how do you detach? You become confident in who you are and you learn to see your own value without needing to take it from someone else. When you live your life that way, then you don't even think about phrases like detachment or being cold or whatever. It's just a second nature to you because you choose to put your own well-being and happiness over others. And look, I'm not going to say that it's super simple and it's as easy as I'm making it out to be all the time. You know, for example, if you're really close with someone and you've got very strong feelings, then it makes these things harder. Like, that's just a part of life. What I am saying is that at some point, you just have to choose your own peace. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you were able to learn something from it. And if you did, then subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next one.